Good morning. It is 6:22 a.m. where I am. And I normally don't come on this early because, of course, I do work a 9 to 5, but I've been up almost all night long. And really just kind of feeling the effects of the tower that fell, the tower moment of 11:1. Okay, so I don't know if you guys, if you felt that energy, if it took you by surprise. It could have taken you by surprise the way that it took me by surprise. It wasn't really a surprise, but it was. You know, when you are, when you pray and you trust God and you begin to believe God to, for your protection and to guide you when when your faith is tested. Sometimes it's a little shocking. It's a little surprising, but once that tower falls and once you see, hi Queen, once you see the manifestation of God's true power in your life, it's a moment of victory, but it's a moment of awe, like it's awesome, awe-inspiring. It's those moments like if you were part of the children of Israel when they were getting freed from the Egyptians and the sea parted, it's like, yes, God's promises were there. Yes, I had faith. Yes, I trusted. Yes, I believed. But the manifestation of it sometimes can take you a little bit by surprise. And so when it took me by the towers in my life kind of took me by surprise, but it was God revealing himself. It was him lifting the standard. The Bible says when the enemy comes in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord will lift up a standard. And that's what those tower moments did. Not only did it destroy some things in your life, but it raised you. It raised you up. It raised your standard of living. It raises your standard of thinking. It raises your standard of being, you know. If you never trusted him before, a tower moment in your, now I wouldn't even say in your favor because it's just God's will being performed. So a tower moment like that is just, it's awe-inspiring. Okay. And so I just want to read the cards in this energy, my cards especially, because, I do receive, my very own spiritual downloads from Holy Spirit. And it was 111. Okay. Yesterday was no, it wasn't 111. It was a 111. Okay. 111. And so this is like 111. This is like a hard reset. This is a chance to start over. Even if you're right in the middle of something, to start over. Sure, you can join me. I don't know, Berserk Piano. Y'all, should I? He wants to come on. Anyway, so 111, I mean, it's a hard reset. It's a new day. It's a start over. It's a do over. If you ever needed a do over, does anybody out there need a do over? Okay. I know I could use a few. So I'm just going to read in this energy for those who want to hang around. Thank you for hanging around. Come back a little later if you want. Maybe we'll be doing something that you like. But I'm going to read my cards in this energy and take advantage of, what God has for our collective here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do this morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God, there is a word today. So the word of the day is hard reset. Okay, we are resetting. We are getting a do-over, the tower moment, cleared some things out, and really just clears the way for us divine beings, especially going into 2023. He's clearing the way for us to be our true authentic selves, to speak of his name, to speak on his miracles, and to speak of his goodness, and anything that was holding us back, any barriers to being able to do that are essentially gone. Okay? So, hello, Lustful Lioness. I love that name. Nasika, Dr. Asho. All right, that's great. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me. So I'm going to pull a few of my, did that flip? No, did it? No. I'm going to pull about 3 divine purpose cards, soul purpose cards, because I feel like this is what the energy is. I'm just spraying a little bit of my protection spray to protect me. This is my Matiasm, and it smells so good. This is a protection spray. I've had it, for a while, and I use it everywhere. I even use it to spray on my body as perfume, because it really does smell good. It's got a really nice, I can't place the smell. I'm not a smell person, okay? But it smells wonderful. Okay. And I'm going to light some sage here and a candle. Okay. And that's not anything extra, guys. I'm not into witchcraft or anything like that. I just like sage. And I like candles, so, and I like incense, and I like anything that smells good and that gives me that, that aromatherapy, just to kind of, give a different, just a different atmosphere. I'm just setting the atmosphere. So, like I said, I do like sage, I do like candles, I do like light incense, but none of that is, witchcrafty. It may be witchy or whatever. I don't know. I really don't care. I just like it. So, I don't see my lighter. So, give me a sec, and I'm going to go and get my lighter. I'll be right back. Y'all still with me? I had to stop and get me some coffee. I'm sorry. I did. I had to go head on and stop and get me some coffee. Okay, because this is a read. Hey, love you too, sweetie. Um, I'm telling you, the tower has fallen. Okay, that's the title of this reading. And so I had to go find my sage. And like I said, this is not about witchcraft or anything like that. I just like sage. Sage has purifying qualities. Okay. I'm a smoker, and so I do like to clear the air. And of course, I'm trapped up in this room. Not room, it's my office. It's a very, very small space, but it's still not, yet and still my office. And so, sometimes it gets a little stuffy, so to me, that is what the sage does. It cleanses and clears the air, okay? Oh, child. Oh, my God. But that's what we're doing, okay? And I had to run and get me some coffee, y'all. I use those coffee singles. They're like coffee and tea bags. And I use those. I had a coffee maker. I've had two coffee makers in the last couple years, okay? And let me just tell you a little bit about that. So I'm an LGBTQ minister, practitioner, reader. So I said that to say because I've had like two girlfriends in the last 4 years, okay, since 2018. Was that 4 years or five? So since 2018, I think I've had two girlfriends since then. And the one before the last one bought me a Keurig, okay, coffee maker, and I really, really loved it. I'm the only one that drank coffee in that relationship. So she bought me a Keurig, and then the girlfriend after her bought me a coffee pot because she was a coffee drinker, and she felt like the Keurig, took too long to make one cup at a time. So now I don't have either one of them. I gave my daughter the Keurig, and I think I gave the coffee pot to the Goodwill when I moved out of my last apartment. So now I just have coffee singles because I also travel a lot, and I like to have the coffee with me because I don't never know. Hotel room coffee is not the business, okay? Extended stay coffee, it's like you just get what you get, okay? So I take my Folgers. So I have Folgers coffee singles, and that's what I use. And so I had to wait, for my water to boil and all that kind of good stuff. But it had already been on the boil, and I didn't want to wait. I didn't want my coffee to get cold. Thank you all for joining. All right. And of course, I have Pinhead in this reading this morning. Okay. And she holds my sage. All right. She is a wonderful companion to have. All right. She is a candle. I got her for Halloween and I burned her down. She's supposed to have like blood. This is supposed to be like blood or whatever, wax. But this is Pinhead. Okay. And she just holds my sage and she holds my incense as well. I like to burn them I like to burn, honey. I love smoke. I love smoke. Okay, if you know me personally, you know I love smoke. I am the smoke. But the good word says that the smoke fills the temple. Okay, and I am a temple. Do you like my cross? Oh yeah, do you like my cross? I put it on my thick chain this morning because my cross rope that it came with broke. So I said, I wonder if it'll fit on this chain. So I did put it on. I need all the protection I can get, okay? But the Lord protects me, leads me, and guides me, and I'm so happy to be able to come to you this morning in this tower energy, this hard reset, y'all. That's what we're dealing with, okay? So if you had a tower moment in your life, okay, then, hey, I don't know where, let's read, okay? Let's just ask the cards. Because I am in awe. I am in awe of what God is doing. So, okay. Well, a couple things came out here. I'm going to take all that. Absolutely. I am going to take all of this. The first card that came up was death. Okay. I don't know why this thing is not detecting my face. Do I need to, turn on the light? Okay. Turn my computer on, see if that helps. Death, 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 death. It just keeps coming every day. We die daily. Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So if your tower moment, the tower moment that came through on yesterday on 111, brought death. Death to some situation, death to whatever. If it was a relationship, if it was a job, if it was a way of being, a way of thinking, a way of doing things. The tower yesterday brought death. And it brought death, but it also brought a new beginning. It's a chance for you to do a hard reset. It's a chance for you to take matters into your hands and do the right thing. Say you're a person that hasn't been doing the right thing, okay? And you just happened to come by here today and you saw me doing this reading. We're talking about death, but we're merely talking about new beginnings. Death to the old things. How about divine intervention? That tower moment that you may have experienced yesterday was divine intervention. It was God stepping in and supporting you and guiding you and showing you a new way, showing you a new opportunity, showing you that, whatever tower moment came through, it was for your good, okay? Don't ever think that it was for that, every good and perfect gift comes from above. Every, when God does something, sometimes we can be like, but guess what? That next second, you begin to realize that whatever you were struggling with, whatever was causing you to be in a valley of decision, whatever was causing you heartache, even pain, whatever was, causing you confusion, it's clear now what you need to do. Death came to that situation, to that thing, okay? And now it's your chance for a do-over, okay? Now you get to do a do-over. Now you get to bring new life into a situation. Now you get to set the groundwork for a firm foundation of whatever it is that you're trying to build in your life, okay? God wants you to take a hard look at it and see what it is you need to, what you need to be birthing and what you need to bury. Okay, that's what the tower was for. What you need to bury and what you need to birth, because they come almost simultaneously. It's like the resurrection of Jesus. Okay, he died, but his one man's death brought life to many. And so we look upon the tower moments that come into our lives. We have to look at them as, okay, this is a chance for me to start from ground zero. Whatever it was, and I get tower moments all the time because I do a lot, and sometimes I be trying to do too much, okay? And have my energy and mind and work ethic focused on the wrong thing. And then the tower moment comes and it lets me know you don't need to be focused on that. You need to bury that, and you need to build from a solid foundation, from this standard that God lifts in your life. Because he said, hey, I know the angel of death personally, okay? And he's not an enemy, okay? Death is a friend, okay? Death is a good thing, okay? There are some things that might be decaying, okay? I went to the dentist last week. I'm so glad I went to the dentist and I got my bottoms filled, okay? Y'all have no idea how people have been coming for me regarding my teeth, okay? Because I love to smile. I love to do my TikToks and all that kind of stuff. But you might get a hater or whatever to tell you need to get your bottoms fixed. I know that. I've been knowing that, okay? But the situation didn't call for that, for me to do that at the time. I had to actually go through some stuff, okay? I had to actually go through finding out what true hate is, finding out what having a true hater in your life feels like. It's not, it's not cute, it's not funny, but it's real, okay? Someone that just wants to destroy you, destroy your confidence, destroy your self-esteem, and all of that kind of stuff. Put death to that, okay? People in your life who are not for you, put death to those relationships. Sometimes we hang on to people way too long, okay? Sometimes we hang on to people because we are, because we don't want to let them go. It's people, places, and things. It can be family, okay? We hate to let go of our family. We don't want to let go of our family, but if someone in your family is causing you trouble and causing death and decay, causing hardships in your life, then you have to look at that situation and consider a funeral, okay, for that situation. You have to consider, this is not doing me any good. And if I put death, or even if it's just a mindset, even if it's just the way you think, change your mindset, learn something new. Hopefully there's people that will happen by who are maybe, seeking a change in life. They want to, I'm going to take these off because they're very reflective. Seeking a change. Maybe you just started on your spiritual journey, or maybe you're at a crossroads in your spiritual journey. Maybe you're searching for purpose, or maybe you're searching for answers, okay, to the purpose that, to the journey that you're currently on, because it's not like it's just, in black and white. When we go within, when we seek God, we have to go within. And sometimes going within can be a scary place because it causes you to have to deal with your own demons. It causes you to have to deal with, the darkness within you, the inner beast. See, none of us come into this world knowing what to do. The Bible says we're born in iniquity, shaped in sin and born in iniquity, and it's up to us. The journey is from self to God. We don't all just come in here having the answers. The journey from self to God causes death. Death has to occur. It has to, so that you can find your true purpose in life. That's the next card that came out. I'm going to move my candle so we can see that. Purpose. Purpose. It says, I know what I am here to do. Death will reveal your purpose to you. Putting to death old ideas and beliefs, old ways of being, thoughts, the things that you may have thought, toxic thoughts, negative thoughts. It's time to put death to negative thoughts. It's time to put death to negative thoughts and discover your true purpose. And know and understand what it is that you are here to do. And the thing about it is, it's not this big elaborate thing, okay? Sometimes people take it overboard. God wants you to learn of Him and be taught of His ways and learn of, your relationship with Him, building a relationship with Him. Because if you build a firm foundation with God, then every other aspect and every other relationship in your life will fall in line or fall away. Okay? Because everybody don't belong in your energy. Everybody doesn't belong in your life. Okay? There are some people that come to your life that do not belong, and you have to put death to that relationship. Okay? Because they are not in line with your purpose. So, and with all that, the next card is Judgment. Donna Marie, is it froze still? Can you tell me if it's frozen, Donna Marie? It keeps saying no face detected. So let me go turn on the light. Maybe that has a problem. I hate doing my readings with the lights on. I like the darkness. Do you think that says something about me? Donna Marie, can you see me? Is it still frozen? No? Is that better, guys? Hey, can you guys see me? It says that it was frozen. If you're here, let me know that that it's not frozen. I turned on my Wi-Fi. So hopefully that helps with the connection. Okay. So y'all, I got up early this morning and I just the eyebrows, I just did it for you for TikTok, okay? Just because they were not there. So they are not sisters. These bitches don't even know each other. So it's like that. I am going to maybe I'll try again. I don't know. I mean I and when I turned on the light, that's when I noticed. I'm like, okay, so because it's better in the dark. It's better in the dark. So let me just see, because obviously you and I keep saying YouTube, so let me just mention my YouTube channel, please. If you can, follow me at YouTube at listenhoneychild, same thing. And if you would like a personal reading, a birth chart interpretation, or anything like that, I do those. I'm a spiritual practitioner, so I'm more than a tarot card reader. I really don't even read the tarot, but I do. Okay. And I have a really nice new set of deck of cards. So I will get into those. Okay, I'm definitely going to get into them, but I'm just saying on the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. That's me. Just in case you ain't know. Okay. So if you needed a card for today, here you go. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. She's a hard worker like me. She's a workaholic. Okay. She's looking at her pentacle. Oh, and then she fell and there go the Nine of Cups. So, more. I don't even have to pull the cards. They pull themselves. Okay. So, here's the Nine of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups. Them y'all tarot cards for today. Okay. Wish fulfillment for the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I'll take that. Thank you so much. So, with the Queen of Pentacles and wish fulfillment, she has death and life purpose. She's the Queen of Pentacles because she knows how to put death to some stuff. Okay? She knows how to move things out of her life that do not serve her. She knows how to focus. She has a great work ethic. Okay? And she brings death all the time. No hesitation. Okay? She might as well be a Queen of Swords because she brings death. Okay? Because she don't have time. Okay? She don't have time for stuff, extra stuff. She don't have time for anything that's not serving her. She don't have time for nothing that don't bring her no pentacles. Okay? And she don't have time for nothing that take her pentacles away from her or causes her to not be focused on her purpose. Okay? That's what the deal is today. That is what the deal. And then we have Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles. She exercises excellent judgment. She knows what needs to go. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles knows what needs to go. She's not a hoarder. Okay? She don't hold on to people, places, or things that do not serve her. She brings forth judgment and swift judgment that results in death. Okay? That's the Queen of Pentacles for your ass. Okay? She ain't playing with it. She judges it and she puts it to death. Whatever it is that's trying to get in the way of her life purpose and the things that God has for her to do and the things that God brought to her to place into her hands. You know, it's like in the Bible, he gave the master, or he gave the servants, 3 servants. He gave them a different amount each. He gave one like 10 pentacles. Okay, he gave another servant 5 pentacles, and he gave another one 1. Okay, and It was the ones, okay, that had good judgment and knew their purpose that caused those pinnacles to turn into wish fulfillment for them, because they knew how to put death to the to whatever situation it was that they were around. In their mind, they put death to the fact. The one with 10 pinnacles, he was like, no, I'm going to put this, it ain't about 10 pinnacles. I'm going to do something with this, and I'm going to double it and make it 20. So if you ain't a hustler like that guy, okay, then you won't be able to experience the abundance of putting death to situations in your life, being in your life purpose, and having good judgment about what to put death to. Okay? We can't just let things, just hang around. I mean, it's like not taking out the trash. The trash ain't going to take itself out. Okay? It's not. It's just not. You have to take the trash out, and you have to determine what is trash. That's what the death is for. That's death for you. You have to determine what no longer has life in your life, what no longer gives life to your purpose. Okay? If it's old clothes, throw them away. If it's trash, throw it away. Old shoes, throw it away. A job that's not serving you, throw it away. A woman, man, that's not serving you, that's not bringing joy to your life, that's not helping you to fulfill your life purpose, you got to bring death to that situation. Otherwise, it's just going to bring you down. And it's just going to cloud your vision about your purpose. Okay? Not bringing death to certain situations will cloud your vision about your purpose. Okay? It'll cause you to think that there's things that you're holding on to that you need in life that you really don't need. Okay? So you have to be able to discern that. You have to be able to judge the situation. Okay? Bring judgment and let the tower fall. Okay? You have to let the tower fall. You have to be willing to let the tower fall. And that is faith. That's just faith in action. That's you taking your hands off the situation, giving it to God. God, look, I know this situation ain't serving me. I've judged it. God has judged it already, because he the one brings the tower. He brings the tower down for protection. Okay? He wants to make sure that you're protected, at all times. Your angels, your spirit guides. God wants to make sure that you are protected and that you know that you're protected. Because it ain't nothing like feeling like you out here by yourself. Okay? There's nothing like feeling like you're alone and don't have nobody but God. Okay? But the great thing about that is that it's not, you're not alone. Okay? You're not alone. God will help you map out your life through a series of towers. The towers are necessary. The towers bring judgment, okay? In order to bring success and happiness through your purpose, okay? It says, I know what I'm here to do. You know. Okay? It may not be nobody else's blueprint. It may not be nobody else's idea of success and happiness, but you know. You have discerned properly. Okay? That's what that tower was about. You've discerned. You brought judgment to the situation so that death can occur. Okay? And so with that next card that came out was gratitude. Okay? Now I thank God for the death. Thanksgiving is getting ready to come. Thanksgiving, thankfulness, and gratefulness for what God is doing in your life, for revealing the things that needed to go, for revealing to you, one thing my sister Mary do, she can spot a piece of lint on carpet, the same color. She's like, what is that? She'll pick it up. Okay. I don't know what that has anything to do with today, but being able to discern, being able to see, being able to see through the fog, that's important. And we thank God because we have gratitude, because we know that with that tower falling, with that death occurring, the resurrection and the life is soon to come. And it's going to reveal to you the most amazing life that, that you could not have even imagined. So it's in these tower moments when we see the tower falling, when we see the tower fall, we have to, instead of being upset or confused even, or, in our heads about things, we know, oh my God, success, happiness, amazing, my amazing life, my wish fulfillment for the Queen of Pentacles is coming through. And so in that moment, I can only be grateful. I can only be grateful for the journey. I can only be grateful for the decisions that my judgment and discernment, caused me to make for my life, the things that, the mindsets and the way of thinking that, that was brought to, a tower, that was brought down. Okay, bring down, it says in the Bible, y'all. Thank you, God. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but they are mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Strongholds, those things that hold us back. Bringing down strongholds, breaking those barriers, and every thought or idea that exalts itself against the mind of Christ. We're talking about Christ-mindedness, okay? We're talking about death, bringing down strongholds, destroying arguments that exalt itself against the knowledge of God. That's what God is bringing the tower to, okay? Anything that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, that exalts itself to the, to bringing forth fear. See, fear is the opposite of faith, okay? The tower moment was to blow up the fear. Anything that has come into your life that, that has caused you fear or held you back, you got to bring death to that. It's a death moment for that. It's death. You got to bring it. You got to judge the situation. Judge against your life purpose. Judge it against your life purpose. Does this serve my purpose? Does this person belong in my life? Does this job, do I need to be working it? This place that I live, these people that I interact with. Thank you. Thank you. It's important to know that. And Sherry, I'm glad that you said that. Let me just go back in, because I am a spiritual practitioner. Okay, if you're a spiritual practitioner of any kind, there is no judgment here. Okay, any way that you are seeking to learn that part of yourself, that's what I'm here. If you're a card reader, if you're a preacher, if you're a teacher, okay, I'm here for that type of guidance, okay, to break it down and to really explain to you what this all means. This divine purpose that you have, it's just the journey that you take from self to God, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles is having wish fulfillment, okay? Isn't that what we got out that tarot deck? Yes, ma'am. The Queen of Pentacles. having wish fulfillment. That's what the tower was about. The hard work that you've put into what you're doing, you know, the hard work that you've put into it, the blood, sweat, and tears, the long nights, burning the midnight oil, trying to build, trying to become, trying to believe. To believe. We don't put that kind of work in if we don't believe. We don't put the kind of work in that the Queen of Pentacles puts in if we don't believe. Okay? We know we getting it out the mud. Okay? We starting from a firm foundation that probably begins in the ground, and we're digging. We're digging to plant our seeds. We're digging, and we cultivate. And I mean, I don't have a green thumb and I ain't never grew nothing but a child, but in that situation, you put your work in, you put your hard work in, and then you end up with wish fulfillment. Okay? I'm going to keep these out because they're very, very important, I believe. Okay? I didn't even shuffle this. Who is this Knight of Wands coming? That's probably somebody you had to put death to. It was just on the top. I just pulled it and decided to turn over. You probably had to put death to this Knight of Wands, okay? Because we know what the knight come to do. A knight ain't a king, and it sure the hell ain't no emperor, okay? So it looked like, I'm just telling the story, okay? I'm just reading the cards. It looked like in order to get this wish fulfillment, this Queen of Pentacles probably had to put this knight down, okay? Probably had, because look at his wand, old sick ass wand, probably coming with an STD or something like that, if not a sexually transmitted disease, a spiritually transmitted disease, and we don't need that, okay? So that's just what I'm in order to get this wish fulfillment right here, old Queen of Pentacles here, Penny, she had to put this dude down, okay? That's what she had to do. She had to put him down. Did you have to do that? Did somebody here have to put a Knight of Wands in their place coming around you with a sick dick or a sick spirit? Okay? Did you have to put death to that? Okay? Because they was not in line with your purpose. Okay? That's just me reading the card. You judged that situation. Brought the tower to this right here. This Knight of Wands energy. We don't like that. We don't do Knights of Wands. Okay. What the ghetto nun say on YouTube? He just coming with hard dick and bubble gum, baby. That's it. He don't have no pentacles. All he's got is a dick. All he's got is his stick. Look at his horse. His horse, look at him. He raggedy. He raggedy. Look at his plume on it. It ain't up to, even the plume on the Death Rider stick straight up. His plume hanging to the side because he probably just got up out of some old karmic ass bitch's bed and now want to try to come to you because he sees that you are, that your wish fulfillment is coming through and that you the Queen of Pentacles and he trying to come in on his little horse. Hey, you the Queen of Pentacles, you got 9 cups, but the Queen said no. No, the Queen said, I've been working too hard, building my empire, death to your bullshit. Go get yourself checked out, get you some penicillin, do what you need to do, and get on up out of here. Okay? That's just how I read. It could be a fairy tale, but I know that's somebody's story. Okay? But that's what that is. And I thank God for turning that card over and letting me see that that's what that was. Okay? So I have gratitude. Okay? Even if that situation caused heartache or pain, even if that situation, we never want to bring, and if you have a good job, you don't want to lose that job. Whether you like it or not, it pay the bills, right? So sometimes it's necessary. If you're in a relationship, I've been divorced twice, to a man and a woman, legally married, the father of my kids and my ex-wife. And I didn't get married to get divorced. That's not what I wanted, but it's what had to happen. Oh, y'all didn't tell me all this lint was all over me. This reading is for anyone who it resonates for, Sherry. But if you would like, I do personal readings. I do birth chart interpretations. And the birth chart interpretations are for, it doesn't really matter where you are in your spiritual journey. Getting a birth chart interpretation will help you kind of figure out how you look astrologically. Okay, a lot of times people just look at their sun sign. Whenever you're listening, especially to readings where the reader does a lot of calling signs, in the reading, they do that for a reason, and to kind of help you pinpoint that area of your life. Everyone has at least one of the planets, in the universe. You have at least one planet. Okay, so you have 12, including the sun and the moon. Okay. Me, for instance, I don't have any fire in my chart. I have no, I'm sorry, I don't know if it blanked out or what, but I'm on my phone, so I really can't do anything about the connection. Hold on a sec. Just give me a minute. I'm just hoping that Do they at least look right now? Like sisters or stepsisters at least? They at least have sisters, right? Stepsisters, maybe. Child. This is not a makeup video, but I'm stopping and getting obsessed. Now it looks even worse. It's not my day for makeup. It's just not. So, oh, child, honey, child, listen, honey, child. That's my jingle I'm working on. That did not work. It didn't. It did not. It did not. It did not. It didn't. Where's my eyebrow brush? Where are you? Where? I had to do something. Death to vanity. How about that? I mean, I have a filter on, so, I mean, my face doesn't look as horrible as it could. God knows. But that's one thing that I do love about TikTok is that it will at least give you some filters to play with when you come up on here bald face. But I'm going to pull a few more cards and then I'm going to let y'all go. It's a new season. It's a new day. That's what that fresh anointing, that tower came. A fresh anointing. It's coming my way. A season of power. Prosperity. It's a new season coming to me. That's what it is, y'all. That's what the tower brought, a new season. Somebody tried to do some magic and say, that's what they said. That's what the mirror is telling me. Somebody tried to do some magic on Halloween and it backfired and caused the tower. I'm just letting y'all know what they told me. That's what happened. That's what brought about the death. Okay. Somebody tried to do some magic. If that's what resonates for you, if that's what happened in your life, somebody tried to do some stuff, you know, some unorthodox stuff, something that, you know, that the angels and God felt like they had to protect you from, then that's what brought the tower. You may not know nothing about it. All you heard was the boom. Okay? All you heard was the boom. That's all you heard. You didn't know, you didn't see it coming. You was just out there. You was just working in your garden. Okay? That's what you was doing. I know that's what I was doing. You was just out there working. You was out there putting in work. Putting in work. Working overtime. Literally. When I put on my makeup, I just use my fingers because the fingers are the best because it's like it's got your heat in it, you know, and then you don't have to do a whole lot. All you have to do is just press, and your fingers got it. Just press. Press, but don't be pressed. Okay, so this one now has a little bit more of an arch. So we're going to wipe that away because it's not natural. Like right here, I'm still like missing some color. So I'm just giving myself a quick do. It's not like a full, it's not a full beat. I'm just trying to make myself presentable for these cards. If anybody is a makeup artist, I'm going to need a makeup artist soon for a show that I'm doing. So hit me up. Email me at honeychild.ministries.com. I think that right there is what's needed. Let me stop, because I think I'm making it worse. And I think I'm making it worse. So I'm just going to put a little contour right between my eyes and get this reading done for y'all. So I'm multitasking. Cover up these little dark spots, which they never really get covered. They always bleed through. But those are attacks from the enemy, just in case y'all didn't know. Those little dark spots on my face, that's the result of an enemy doing magic on me, okay? But I have some, cure. So don't worry about it. It'll be okay. I think my eyebrows are still kind of crooked, but I'm just going to... How about that? Is that better? No? It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. How about that? Okay, that's better. It's better because I say it's better. Did I just pull my face on some magic? There you go. So, last we checked in, we was talking about the Queen of Pentacles. This death energy. Probably to this Knight of Wands situation in her life. And it doesn't always have to be, a relationship. It can be a job. It can be something that you're doing. It's whatever your own personal, whatever contributes to your own, to your success and happiness. If it doesn't contribute to your success and happiness, you need to bring it to death. Okay? That's just the bottom line. If it causes you to, if it causes any sort of delay or destruction to your life purpose, you need to put death to it. You need to bring judgment to the situation. Okay? Bring death to it. And thank God that it didn't kill you. Okay? Really. Thank God that it didn't kill you. Whatever it is. So let me see here. Let's see what time. 7:35. Now I'm going to pull from the angel deck. Okay, we're going to see what the angels have to say about this tower. Okay, and what was they doing when the tower was coming down? Well, what was the angels doing? I know what my angels was doing. My angels was bearing me up so I didn't stub my toe. That's what my angels was doing. My angels was all up in it. I mean, all up in it. They was just all up in it. They, my angels was like, what? Girl, chill. My angels was leading me and guiding me and showing me what to do and telling me to turn left, go right, do this, do that. I mean, it was just amazing. When you spend that kind of time by yourself and you really don't have nobody else to talk to but the Lord and the angels, I mean, success is really almost inevitable. But, that's just me. That's just me because I'm like a super duper empath. And other people's energy in the physical sense, for me, I have to limit it. I have to limit myself where other people's energy is concerned. But the tower came. The tower was brought in to protect you and to help you get back in alignment with your purpose. If you let some Knight of Pentacles dude come in and sweet talk you, if you let some Knight of Pentacles woman come in and shake her booty at you and tell you was cute and, get you distracted, you know how y'all do, then your angels were sitting by and they were saying, let me reveal to you what this person is all about. Okay? Let me reveal to you what this dude is all about. First of all, his plume is crooked. His horse is out of control. He ain't coming with nothing but a hard dick. And look at that. It looks sick. It ain't even like, it looks sick. Or a female. Her stuff is sick too. Coming from out of the world. Look at him coming from the back there in Egypt where the pyramids was. Did nothing good come out of Egypt. Okay? Probably worship all kind of different deities and demons and probably consorting, with darkness. That's where he come from. That's where this dude was coming from. What else he got going on here? He can barely control his horse. He have no control over his life. The vehicle that he's in, it's probably not even his. It's probably borrowed or rented. I don't be telling people's business like that and be like, if they stole it from somebody, maybe they sold them, you can borrow it and they just never took it back. Okay? That's what this dude is about. Look at him. He don't even match. He don't know whether he coming or going. He don't know whether he want to be a man or a woman. He got on his full knight armor and a yellow dress. Okay? This is somebody that's bisexual probably. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being bisexual. Okay? Because like I said, I'm from the LGBT community. But this kind of dude, they'll sleep with anybody. Okay? They'll sleep with anybody. And then they came to your life to try to sleep with you. Okay? They came to you because you was the Queen of Pentacles. And they saw that you had something, man or woman, don't matter. They came to you because they saw you had some pentacles. And they thought, because it's cuffing season, they was going to get to ride their horse in and come in and sit down and eat up all of your fruit and use your money use your situation, your house, come in and lay their dress, they little raggedy dress over to the side next to their night armor. This is somebody that's confused, okay? I'm just telling you what I see in the cards, okay? I'm a reader, and I read for filth. That's just how it is. Take it or leave it. If it don't resonate, it don't resonate. But that probably resonate with somebody. But he came through her and looked at the queen. A queen never belongs with a knight. Okay? And if this was the king of pentacles, then we might be working with something. But this is the nasty ass knight. Okay? That's him. He's all out of control. Look at it. I mean, I already explained it. He came to try to take over, try to do something in the queen's energy, But she a queen. She a queen. She commands armies. And she knows what her life purpose is. Okay? And he wasn't part of it. So she brought a depth to that situation. Here we go. Come through. She brought death to this situation, okay? Dropped that 0 and became her own hero. Hello. I can't make it up. That's what happened. So, I love it. I love it. I love it. And she's grateful. Okay, that the Lord gave her the gift of discernment. Okay, so that little knight couldn't do nothing but just walk through and be gone. Bye. Bye. The queen said no. The queen of pentacles said, get out of here with your little raggedy wand. Okay, and your broke down ass horse. And your yellow dress. And stop trying to block my wish fulfillment. It's not going to happen. So we was finna see what the angels said. The angels in heaven done sign my name. The queen said, I know I've been changed. I haven't glued my teeth in, so I really can't do a whole lot of singing this morning. I know I've been changed. You know that I now I've been changed. You know the angels in heaven done sign my name. We coming with the angel deck. What the angels was doing. I know my angels. They some bad motor scooters. They be like, because they know I believe in them. And the more I believe in them, I always be finding their feathers and stuff all over. They just be fighting my battles. My angels be on it. Ooh, is my bond coming off? But my angels be tapping that ass for real. They do not play about me. So let's see what the angel said. Girl, come on with this bun. I went and got these braids. And it ain't been nothing but Bun City since that day. I mean, I've worn them down a couple of times. But really and truly, this is just for me to be able to have something done with my hair. My angels do. Look at that shit. Go for it. That's what my angel said. Okay? Look at the horse my angel coming in on, as opposed to this old dirty dick little thing. My angels coming in on unicorns. And they're telling me and they're telling you to go for it. Go for it. I'm going to read the card. And what did it say? Oops, there's my alarm. I'm supposed to be up now. This is my getting up time. I've been up. Let me see what the cards say. Go for it. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered. We've been working with you on this situation since its genesis, and we continue to watch over you and everyone involved. Amen. Stay on your present path, and it will take you very far indeed. I mean, I can't make it up. I am so pleased with this reading, and I hope that you are too. My angel said, go for it. What you've been working towards, Queen of Pentacles, okay? What you've been working for, go for it. Your life purpose, get it. Go for it. This is truth right here. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You have purpose. Go for it. Do those things that you're inspired to do. The things that divine intervention bring for you. Okay? That wish fulfillment. Hello? Wish fulfillment. Okay? And be grateful. Be grateful and be thankful. You know, in this season, it's important to be grateful and thankful for the wish fulfillment that the divine is bringing into your life, because you just went for your dreams, okay? Because you went for it as far as fulfilling your purpose in life, okay? You went for it. You took the steps that you were divinely guided to take. You built your faith and trust and belief in God. You got into your life purpose, and your angels are all lined up, ready, ready, willing, and able to bring death to any person, place, or thing that is trying to get in your way. Okay? That anything that will bring you sorrow. And I mean, I'm not saying that the Knight of Wands is a bad person. He's just not no king. That's just what that is. He doesn't have the mind of a king. He doesn't make king moves. Okay? He doesn't have king thoughts. He's a knight. He's for the streets. Okay? That's what knights are. Even the best knights are for the streets. The good knights are out protecting the kingdom and walking around the streets. Okay? Supposed to be, you know, in the best energy, securing the fort, securing the castle, doing all of that kind of stuff. They're very energetic, very passionate, always going after the next adventure. That part. Very impulsive. Okay? Very impulsive. And will bring calamity to the Queen of Pentacles. Now, if the Queen just wants some, the Knight. Queen, but most of the Queens, they're not even going to tolerate this energy. Okay? They're not even going to, the only thing that the Queen can do for this Knight, I'm just going to be honest with you, is to give him some instructions on what to do. That's the only thing that she can do for him. She can't even tell him how to do it. She can say, go slay that dragon. And it's up to the Knight to determine how to slay the dragon. Okay? I'm just saying. But the angel cards, the angel said, go for it. Let me see if they have another message. Let's see if they have another message from the angels. Let's just see. I'm not, come on. I don't really, if the cards are upside down, it don't matter. I'm not with all of that. I just read the cards the way it come out. For upside, right upside. We don't read reversals because I serve a God that can turn my morning into dancing. So it don't even matter how it comes. One fell on the floor, so I'm just going to put that one back in the deck because we don't want to take anything off the floor. But, daydream. All right. So the daydream came out. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream. Oh, I do daydream a lot. I actually do. To me, I call it visualizing because I'm visualizing like what I want to happen into my life, but they call it daydreaming. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. All right. So go for it. Go for your daydreams, not your nightmares. Okay? Go for your daydreams. Put your daydreams into action. Think about it. Dream about it. Okay? Because it says wish fulfillment is here. This is maybe wishing upon a star, envisioning envisioning your dreams coming true, envisioning the things that you have set in motion, envisioning, daydreaming about the hard work that you've put into what you're doing, the hard work that you have put into your purpose. Imagine it. Imagine it coming true. Imagine it being the wish fulfillment. Imagine that. Okay? It's not hard. Okay. So one more angel card and we'll be done with that. I just pulled three purpose. I wasn't planning on reading the tarot, but they wanted to jump out and let a nigga know. Okay? So that's what it was. It was great. I always just rely on the energy and the spirits to just lead me. And they never lead me wrong. Amen. Thank you. Right. If you want to know, I got my hair done in Mesquite, Texas by a young lady named Blessed. And she is blessed. She put all these little bitty braids in my head that are not coming out till the spring. Okay? Just so you know. Okay, so you wanted to come, child. Okay, you are deep. I do. I care deeply about children. So there's some children involved, or you are birthing a new idea. Okay? You care deeply about children and they readily respond to your love. All children, including your own inner child, require love, affection, and attention. We can clear and open your heart and schedule so that you can give more time and energy to the children who need you. Amen. If there's a child that needs you, Even like I said, if it's just the birth of a new idea, when you're birthing purpose in your life, your purpose is like a child. Okay? You know what it is. When you have a baby, physically as a mother, you know what that baby needs. That baby needs milk. It needs to be rocked. It needs to be cuddled. It needs to be loved. It needs to be fed. And the same thing needs to happen with your purpose. Your purpose needs to be fed. Okay? Your mind needs to be fed. Your spirit needs to be fed. Your thoughts need to be fed. Okay? And in those, in that time, because the tower fell and brought a new beginning, brought a new idea, it brought new energy, new passion to your purpose, then you want to give to your purpose as if it is a child. Don't act like it's already there, because that's never going to happen. Okay? You're never going to, if you walk up on a blessing, you cannot walk into a purpose that is already ready already. It's not going to happen like that. Your purpose has to be birthed. Okay? It has to be cultivated. It has to be tended to. Okay? And you want to tend to it like it's a child, even if it's your own inner child. If you are on a spiritual journey, if you're trying to find your way to God, you have to approach it as a child. The word itself says you have to enter the kingdom as a child. Okay, with a childlike mindset. And that doesn't mean anything about immaturity. That just means that you have to be open and receptive to the things that God is pouring into you regarding your life purpose, so that you can so that you can grow it up, so that you can give it the things and the nourishment and the nurturing that it needs. Nurture your purpose. Okay, so you can give it the nurturing that it needs, so that it can, when it becomes grown and it becomes fully grown, then it won't have the flaws in it that sometimes toxicity can bring to the situation when it's neglected. Don't neglect your purpose. Okay? Your neglected purpose is just like a neglected child. It's going to grow up with without direction. And what is purpose without direction? What is purpose without direction? You have to know what you're here to do. And the only way to know is to treat it to the basic fundamentals. Okay? Basic fundamentals and skills, like a child. ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. Okay? Nurture it. Let it grow normally. Ain't nothing more distorted than a child is too grown for their age. Okay? I have 2 daughters. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. A child that's seen too much, that knows too much, that put themselves in grown people business. I'm just saying, maybe that was just for me. I don't know. Let me move on. So I'm gonna pull one more. One more angel. Wait a minute. That was 3 angel cards. Never mind. Okay. But I'm gonna end the reading with my spirit cards, my own deck. And as you can see, it's getting quite thick. I think this is about 3 inches thick now. Okay, definitely probably about 100 cards. So we're going to get into it and see what I don't like doing them all together, but that's what I'm going to do today. And you never know what comes out. And what comes out is just what comes out. It says victory mentality. I am being chosen for the fast track. Okay? How about that for purpose? I receive that. I receive that for myself. I am being chosen for the fast track. Okay? It's time, baby. It's a new season. Okay? Death has come. It's time for being chosen for the fast track. The Queen of Pentacles is in this thing, sitting on top of the world. Sitting on top of the world. Yes, God. Okay? Being chosen for the fast track. I receive it. I receive that. I do. Yeah, so have a victory mentality. This was already turned over, so let me just turn those. Well, these were some really good cards since they was already turned over in the deck. Let me just see what they said. I mean, I'm a believer in in energy. Energy don't lie. Free your mind. Okay? The only way to get a victory mentality is to free your mind, okay? And that just goes back to what I was saying earlier about the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds, okay? And those strongholds, because with death being the central reading of this, the center of this reading, it's important to free your mind. The only way you can free your mind is to bring death to thought processes and patterns, things that keep you stuck and bound mentally. That's what this is about. Free your mind. That's what this is about. And really the only way that you can even take on a victory mentality is to bring death to those negative thoughts and even negative feelings. You have to speak to yourself, okay? You have to speak life over yourself. Speak things that are not as though they were. We overcome by the words of our testimony. We can bring life or death with the power of our own tongue. Okay? So if you're going to be bringing death with your words, then let those words also be life-giving. You have to bring death. We've already established that. But in order to birth that victory mentality and free your mind from toxic thoughts and beliefs. If you free your mind from toxic thoughts and beliefs, then you will free yourself from doing toxic things, which is a healing place for not only you, but the people who deal with you. Okay? You see, if we control ourselves and love ourselves, and we love our neighbor as ourselves, then we won't commit atrocities and we won't hurt people. You know that thing that says hurting people hurt people? When you heal, you're no longer a hurting person that hurts people. You're a healed person that heals people. See, people will get gone from you in your life if you are destructive and toxic. Okay? People will leave you alone. Okay? Especially people that are awakened or people that are awakening or finding themselves, on their life purpose journey, trying to figure out what God wants from them and trying to figure out how to conduct this relationship with our higher selves, with our higher being, with God. Okay? And when we realize that part in 2 Timothy, somebody write it down, in 2 Timothy 10:4 that says, the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. They are not made of flesh. They are not a gun, a knife, hands, anything that you could make into a physical weapon. That is not how we fight these life purpose battles. That is not, we don't bring death with a sword. We bring death to those thought patterns. Okay, we bring death to those toxic things, in our lives that hold us back from our purpose and keep us from having a relationship with God. Those are the things that we bring a death to. And as we fight for our purpose, because we do have to fight for our purpose. As we fight for our purpose, then we learn that it is the casting down of imaginations and every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. That's very important, okay? That bringing that Christ-mindedness, because with that Christ-mindedness, you'll be able to go for it, okay? You'll be able to really, really go for your purpose in life, okay? That Christ-mindedness will bring about that victory mentality and help you to free your mind by exposing the light to the darkness to the light. Knowing that all of this is a testing of your faith. And it says in verse 6, having a readiness to revenge all disobedience. When your obedience is fulfilled. That was great. It did a lot of good for me. So, I'm just glad to be able to have been with you guys this morning. And I'm going to try to do this a lot more often. We got 2.3 thousand likes on this video. Please, I will download this video and place it on my YouTube platform if you would like to replay it. And follow me on YouTube. I am trying to build a platform. My TikTok platform, I never even imagined how it would blow up, but I thank you guys. Please go over and follow me on YouTube, and also follow my other great channel that I'm going to start building here on TikTok, Hot Pink Pride Media. It is an LGBTQ community outreach service and broadcast, and we put it on blast. We put everybody on blast. If you have some great thing that you are doing, no matter how big or small, we want to put you on blast. Okay. So again, my name is Evangelist Cherie L. Stern. If you need a reading, okay, if you are a spiritual practitioner and you need guidance, counseling, mentoring, or coaching, please hit me up on listen.honeychild@gmail.com. I look forward to seeing you and interacting with you. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.